Last week, we told you of a meeting held post-cabinet where some demands or requests were brought before the Prime Minister involving the Deputy Prime Minister's post as well as that of the Minister of Lands, Godwin Hulse. Since his taking over lands, there have been reports that Hulse's cabinet colleagues are unhappy of his portfolio and have been working at getting him out, citing that he was not elected. We spoke with Hulse this morning, who informed us that after learning of the requests made to the Prime Minister, he made the decision to confront them at today's meeting.
Quite frankly, heard it on Love FM, much to my consternation a bit, that in fact there was this move to unseat me. Just for the public, first of all, so that we are very clear that all ministers are appointed by the Governor General on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. All of us are sworn in on the same day and we get our same letters pattern and we work with the ministry we are assigned. But nevertheless, there is still a feeling in Belize about elected and unelected ministers, even though there are really no such thing. There are elected representatives from the House who are appointed as ministers and senators who are appointed as ministers. I happen to be the only senator so far. Last term, there were 4 of us. That's the background. So yes, I was appointed by the Governor General on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. And so my first reaction is, let's go see the Prime Minister to see where I stand. And of course, he's 100% fully in support of my position, with no intention to make any change. But while we don't give secrets out of cabinet, I will say that today I undertook to raise the matter just for my own peace of mind and that of my department, and because there's a lot of rumors running around, and so just that people know that in the cabinet today I raised the matter to get clearance from my cabinet colleagues, and to a man, absolutely nobody objected. Nobody objected. And the Prime Minister reiterated that for the foreseeable future, as he said, as long as we're there, the status quo remains where I'm concerned.
Hulse says that while there were no objections made today, he did concede that there have been pressures upon him regarding his post as the head of the Lands Department.
I can't say I agree. I have put that frankly to colleagues, that my position in this ministry is to do it with dignity, honesty, integrity, and to proceed as impeccably as we can. And as I said, no person, and the Prime Minister afforded everybody a comment, and no person to a man objected. I operate from a position of facts and a position of being straight. I don't pretend, I don't play the fool. So as far as I'm concerned, all those undercurrents may be running and people may have their feelings. Just simply say it to my face or come up to me and say this is the problem, and I dare anybody to do that.
How would you characterize the mood in the cabinet? This is the second cabinet you've been in. The Prime Minister has 2 issues. He has a Deputy Prime Minister who 11 ministers opposed his election in the convention done, majority rules, okay. And he also has a Minister of the War Chest, the natural resources, who is unelected and immune apparently to political persuasion and pressure. How does that affect Mr. Barrow's management of the cabinet?
Well, everything in Belize, Jules, is a 7-day wonder. And the 7 days passed. Today's mood was great, cordial and good.
Senator Godwin Hulse took over the Lands Department in November 2015 when the UDP won their 3rd consecutive term in office.